Some Nigerians are asking questions. Why is it that our Ghanaian brothers are, more accepted when they, find themselves outside the country compared to Nigerians? And, some Nigerians are saying, oh, is it because John Mahama is accepting Brazil's topmost criminal? That was why they, removed Ghana's 5-year ban. Not really like a ban, visa restrictions. Well, that has been debunked. Yes, there's a reason why the US, lifted their visa restrictions towards Ghana, which I've explained previously in my channel, but I'll be doing that again in this video. And I'll be highlighting some tips. Yes, some tips why, Ghanaians tend to have more, acceptance compared to Nigerians. Loveless, welcome to my channel. I'm Delicious, and here I talk Ghana, Nigeria to Dr. Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. Kindly like the video and subscribe to the channel.
No police is there. No police is standing there. But everybody is standing. The light is red. It is in Accra City. Everybody is just standing. Can you see? You can see for yourself. It is red. So everybody is standing. Only in Accra. If it's in Nigeria now, whether it is red, it is green, every car will be going. Every car will be going. But see, this is Ghana, bro. Told you that these people, they are civilized and they regulate their traffic lights very well. They are very, very civilized. See, everybody standing, nobody's moving, even motorbike. Everybody just stand. But if it's in Nigeria now, let's say a policeman is there, that will tell them, oh, don't move, don't go anywhere. But this is Ghana, bro. They are civilized. Very civilized. See how everybody's standing. Oh, God. God. Ghana is good, bro. Ghana is very, see green. See, it have turned to green. You see? You see? The other lane is still red. That's why no car is moving. You see green. Now every car is moving. Oh, God. Ghana to the world, bro. Ghana to the world, guys. Ghana to the world. Jesus, God. Ghana to the world. Ghana to the world. Ghanaians are winning. You people are civilized. We are in Accra City. Accra City, bro.
Ghana people can do. You people can do something, oh. Yesterday, I saw Rolls-Royce Kulina. If they pass our side, and that place be traffic light. I wanted to shout, Rolls-Royce Kulina, Rolls-Royce Kulina. I look around. Nobody they look that car except me. I think I got to say me yesterday. If like say I shout that thing, people go to say maybe this boy is from village. But I have two questions to ask. You people know they hate people who get money, or they don't know the value of that car. This is my question. I say the thing happened to me like one certain time again. I see Range Rover automobile this in 2024 model. I wanted to shout Range Rover. I see this guy on in our water. I look, nobody they look that person self. Jesus. I say wait till they happen. The same thing to the celebrity, oh. Apart from Chita Wale, no celebrity go past. Now many people they shout, hey, this person. This thing, you know good though. You could appreciate them now. It's not easy. You know the what of Rolls-Royce Kulina or Range Rover this thing, automobile 2024 model. Money that water, oh. They don't care for here, oh. Or they don't know the value of the car. Which one I go believe now? Because this thing they complicated to me. For Nigeria, Rolls-Royce go pass, people no go snap, watch and take picture. Now lie, you know they possible. Unless not for Ikoyi. I know see that place, everybody for them a rich man. Papa, they don't mind anybody, oh. I did one throw one day. People one girl they watch TikTok, he can't scroll, they watch my video. The girl they look me and they look her. She don't even tell me say how. I said that day now no say Ghana. On our own get grade though. They know they value anybody, oh. Why? The girl they watch my video for there. If they look me and they look am, we did the same seat. They scroll for TikTok, reach my video. I talk about this Black Kofi. If they look that video, they watch me. He look me and look am. I know say she knows at me. She don't even tell me say hi. That get my though.
Just watch the video of this lady talking about how Nigerian embassy is literally hell on earth, right? I need to admit, the Ghana embassy in London is actually amazing. If this is what people are going through in the Nigerian embassy in London, then Ghanaians, let's be honest, we have a good embassy in London, because going to renew my passport or even changing my name was so smooth and so straightforward. You go online, you do the application online, I think you add a picture to it, you pick a date where you're going to do your biometric and go in there and hand in documents, etc. And when you get there, they give you, when you get there, you pick a time of the day. So between 11 and 12, 12 to 1, etc. So you pick the time that you want. You get there, you pick a ticket, and within maximum an hour, everything is sorted out and you go. And you give them a prepaid envelope and then they post your passport to you. Like, or if you want a visa, right? If you want, before I renewed my passport, if you want a visa, you apply, you can do postal application for visa. You put it in the envelope. You also put a prepaid envelope in that envelope with the application. When they receive it, they'll send you a text or an email. Go through the whole process, and when they're sending it back, they send you another email to remind you that your application has been approved. If they need more information, they will send you an email, a text, so that you can send the information, to them. And when it's time, they'll post your passport back with your visa ready to go. We need to clap now, because what these people are going through in the Nigerian embassy in London, then we are in heaven in the Ghana embassy. You don't need protocol. If you want a visa within 72 hours, there's a fee to it. You pay and you go through the process. And Nigerians are going through it too, because honestly, with all the protocols and the up and down that you have to go through to get your passport or anything like that back home in Ghana, they're actually doing well in London. Let's give it to them. The service is not 100% yet. There is little nips and dabs that could be sorted out. Like when you go online and apply for the passport and you're going to do your biometric, they don't tell you online to bring a prepaid envelope. It's when you get there and you're like, oh, I need that, I didn't know. So maybe they need to fix that, because I didn't see it online. I'm very particular, so I didn't see. If it's there, it's not vivid enough for you to see. But apart from nips here and there, let's give it to them. It's not bad. And when you're doing the application, you can go onto the portal and it will tell you when it's passed vetting, it's passed everything, passport has been printed, it's still in Ghana, it's here now, it's post. Like, you can actually see the process. Because we don't have to go through the kind of stress that Nigerians go through in this country for them to get a visa or a passport. Let's give it up to the Ghanaian embassy in London. Let's give it up to the Ghanaian embassy in London, baby, because, hey!
Ghanaian citizenship should never be free. Should never be easy for anyone, no matter who you are, whether you're an African or African American or whatever descendants. We don't care. It shouldn't be free again. We have to keep fighting for this, because a lot of people are taking advantage of this citizenship, that they are getting it for free, and they are not investing in the country. Listen, recently Botswana said you have to have $50,000 to $75,000 to be a citizen in Botswana. Investments. But why are Ghanaians giving their citizenship for free? What kind of politicians do we have in our country? They cannot be strategic in 1 second. If people want your citizenship, then let them invest in your country. This is strategic. This is a way to invest. This is a way to create jobs. But these are lazy people who are so corrupt, who are ready to allow criminals into the country, and they have no responsibility, because they will allow their children to travel outside the country. They will go and pay higher amount for their children to travel and go and do other jobs in other countries. And then you, the normal Ghanaian who is in Ghana, has nothing for yourself, nothing to write home about. This is what we are talking about. Ghanaians, pay attention. Stop entertaining foreigners in your country, because you entertaining them and making them feel so comfortable is the reason why our economy is still the way it is. Because now President Mahama is hiring a Yoruba man for the ambassador to Dubai. He has hired a Japanese man for ambassador to Japan. Why? Why is he not hiring Ghanaians and he's hiring those people? What benefit are we Ghanaians getting from these foreigners? And when we talk about it, you come and complain. Let's face the fact. Let's protect what belongs to Ghanaians. Ghanaians have not had enough job. How many opportunities do Ghanaians have? These now Chinese people claim they are going to be selling, they are going to be retailing, all in the name of Ghanaians are selling expensive things. How is that your Chinese man, your business, that if somebody is selling things expensive, you come and tell the whole world that I'm also going to do retail? No, you are not supposed to do retail. So the government need to regulate people so that it can be possible for people to get cheaper things. I'm not saying whatever the Ghanaian hoteliers are doing is right, but you Chinese, you don't have the right to come and tell people that you are going to sell things cheaper. Guys, this country is running on a low current, and we have to start talking as a people.
It gets this particular scripture for Bible, it be like saying that Ghanaians, now they write that scripture for. Hey, Matthew 6:34, it says, do not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. You see that portion of the Bible, it be like saying that Ghanaians they write for. Hey, you see Ghanaians, they're not they worry about tomorrow. For my years in Ghana, I never ever see somebody kill himself for Ghana, commit suicide because of the way life situation they treat him. He had though, not only heartbreak. That one if you see heartbreak, a typical Ghana man, he go carry 20 CDs over the weekend. They go buy club. That in one club, he happy pass you when buy drink worth 2,000 CDs. Oh. I'm telling you, I too love this spirit about Ghanaians. Hey, Ghanaians, you go see two guys. They share one bottle of beer. If they start dance here, they are people asking when they spend 5,000 CDs for that bar, for that club. Oh, Ghanaians. Like, they are too contented. They're not worried about tomorrow. Ghanaians. Aye, Luna.
I say, there is a breaking news, Now, breaking news in say, Andra, and as part of Donald Trump say on the Ghana government a bilateral agreement to deport illegal criminal prisoners almost US abandon say we are looking for a spot to dump them no Ghana government no Andra ABC News report Andra around 3 a.m. said there is a guy be a friend Kelma Abrego Garcia of El Salvador. Now, the US government have tried so many times to deport him to Uganda for someone. But imagine say the Baba Ghana no Ghana government Kelma Abrego Garcia will be deported to Ghana. Now, why not Kelma Abrego Garcia? Yeah, the gig who said Kelma Abrego Garcia no El Salvador or 30 good years. Now 30 good years na wunya no or yes or papa pay juma bi or some shop bi US or and shop attendant LT police say a branch we a records or criminal records because of joining some organization be friend M13. Now Andra my name amount for more USD in common yes M13 M13 is an international criminal agency and organization. It was created in Los Angeles in California around 1980. Was it should protect all El Salvadoran people or US and it's all these people they fight against gangs. So this guy is part of the M13 and he is being deported to Ghana because all other countries are Donald Trump no and most of them don't want to accept this person. Now I also recall say Okujeto Ablakwa Eka say they are only accepting West African citizens. And no crown yanka wants to West African citizens yanka wants to so Kelma Abrego Garcia na on majetum say all Ghana no. Ebusia, where is the West Africanism in this person? What is going on in Ghana? A dear pan in the Ecoso, the Mahama administration Okujeto Abakwa and the Essence and Sankrata. Now, somebody like this, when you release the person into the community, what is the person going to do? Once we get more information about Mosaka, this one day, it go over.
Guys, there's a reason why Ghanaians are more accepted all round compared to Nigerians. Now, let me break this down in layman term. When I say layman term, in such a way that everybody will understand, and even my Nigerian audience will understand and not feel I'm being biased. Now, let's make this illustration. Nigerian population versus the Ghanaian population. In Nigeria, we're over 300 and something million people. In Ghana, there are 30 million. This is plus immigrants. Yes. if we have 1,000 criminals coming from Nigeria, we'll have at least 10 or 100 coming from Ghana. If we have 100,000 immigrants from Nigeria going outside the country, if out of that 100,000 we have, let's say, 100 criminals, and in Ghana you have 10,000 Ghanaians, so let's say 5,000 Ghanaians immigrants living Ghana outside the country, you have at least, let's say, 50 criminals. Look at the numbers. Many a times, these countries do not look at your total population when, calculating the amount of crimes your people commit outside the country. They are just looking at that total number. So when they look at Nigerians, let's say 1,000 and Ghana 500 or 50, they just automatically feel all Nigerians are criminals. Do you understand this very simple illustration? Yes. This is just the reason why I feel Ghanaians are more, accepted all around compared to Nigerians. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Nigerians are not accepted. Don't get me wrong, please. We are highly accepted. Same with Ghanaians. I'm just talking about stereotype when it comes to, the both countries. And not just that. Ghanaians are people that easily assimilate into the culture of wherever they find themselves. That's why you will have a Ghanaian in Nigeria and you will not even know. That's because they will just start behaving like Nigerians. They start talking like Nigerians. So even when you go outside the country and you see Ghanaians, you won't know, except when you call them by their names. Most countries, when you come into their country and you behave just like them, you tend to have more acceptance. This is the same issue Indians are having. The same issue Nigeria is having is the same issue Indians are having. If you noticed it all around the world, they tend to kind of reject Indians these days. Why? Because Indians do not really assimilate into the culture of their host country. You see them take their festivals, they speak their language so much, it's almost like they're trying to recolonize that country. That is why Indians are also getting the pushback they are having now. If you've been following world news, you understand this thing I'm saying. That is it. When they come into a place, they come in like there's a war going on in their country. You will not compare Indian number and the Nigerian number. Yes, I know, but these are two countries that have high population. So when foreigners see you come into their country in that number, they're like, hey, what's going on? Are they trying to take over us? No, it's just that the country already has a high number of people. So when a few number of people, in that high number of people decide to move, you can't compare the number. You understand? So that is the same issue India is also having. Even in Canada, US, they're having a lot of pushbacks because of the way they are, coming into the system. They do not really assimilate into the, culture of the host country. And most of the times, their crime rates are high. Yes, there was a survey the Canadian government did recently, and they asked, in the whole, in the whole Canadian data, which country commits the most crime? It is India. That is because of their number. So if you have 1 million people trying to come into Canada from India, trust me, they will have a high amount of people who will commit crimes. So you understand the difference now. So that is just it. Aside assimilating into the culture of the host country, we Nigerians tend to have this mindset that has really put us the way it put us, which is this feeling of we are smarter than others. Yes, I know Nigerians are smart people, yes, but most of the times we tend to put that smartness in a negative way, and it has created this stereotype that we currently have. Part of we not assimilating into the culture of the home country is this our loudness. For example, the major reasons some Nigerians are having issues in Ghana is because of that loudness. If you go to a new place, take time, observe how they do things there. That is why this assimilation aspect covers a lot of factors. Yes, watch how they do things there, the way they relate, and behave like them. They say when you are in the room, behave like Romans. Don't go to Rome and start telling the Romans that they don't know what they are doing or they don't know how to do things. Meanwhile, you left your country to their own country. So this is the major reasons why I feel we have been having a lot of pushback lately, not just in Ghana, but also other places. And this is also the issue Indians too are having. I'm not saying you will not take your food to the new country you find yourself, but don't shit on the food of the home country or make it look like yours is better. Take it or leave it. When a foreigner comes into your place, everybody feels insecure. Let's not lie, let's be sincere. It's just like when a man marries a new wife. The previous wife will feel insecure. She will feel maybe this one is coming to take over my husband. It's a very normal feeling. So let's not now feed that feeling. That is just what I think. Let's learn to assimilate into our host country's culture, the way of doing things, and stay out of crime. I'm not saying that Ghana is trying to accept a criminal from Brazil. That was the reason why the US lifted the 5 years visa restriction for Ghana. It's a lie. Ghana's Minister of Foreign Affairs has come out to debunk that. I've told you guys, John Mahama signed a good deal with Trump. And I know that John Mahama will not want to accept criminals from any country, no matter who you are. Yes, so I feel there's a deal John Mahama signed that is quite mouth-watering and we were not able to sign. So let's stop beefing Ghana for this one and rest. But guys, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. I'm Delicious Annie. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, and all the stuff related to them. I'll see you in my next time, guys. Bye bye.